Good morning and welcome back to Starsector. My name is Books and today we're continuing on with our Starsector playthrough, which I haven't been here for a while, right? I have not really kept up with this game and kept up the series, and apologies for everyone who was hoping for me to do more of this as well. I've been kind of in a rut a little bit in terms of what to play next after Cosmetia. This is a fun game and I definitely enjoy it. It's just a matter of there's a lot of games that I want to play, and then there's also the YouTube algorithm in terms of what I actually stream and what I share versus what I just kind of play on my lonesome. So yeah, those are some of the considerations. I know that for your viewers, it's all about the entertainment value. So what I seem to have come up with is that Starsector next to Cosmetia seems to get the most interest. So we're going to continue to play on that. The suggestions that we go for Kerbal Space Program instead doesn't seem to be followed up by people actually watching it. So yeah, maybe my content is just not entertaining enough or good enough or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's why we're doing things. Okay, so where I last left off in Starsector is that I barely made it back to my own colony by the skin of my teeth here. I had basically, no supplies, right? I had very few of these things, which was kind of terrifying. But fortunately, I managed to just get back to the bare bones here. I've got, half a prayer. That's kind of accurate, right? So yeah, most of my ships I had to put into storage. They're in, some of them are in pretty bad shape here as well. So we're looking at a lot of 41%, 42%, 56%. Yeah, we need to ship a whole heap of supplies out here is the goal, or the next goal, because I'm going to need those if I want to continue to run exploration missions. On the plus side, there was a whole heap of cargo, right, that I managed to get during my exploration travels and so on and so forth. So that's a positive. That's what we're counting as a win here. And we got, a whole heap of stuff as well, right? So we've got like more corrupted nanoforges. I got another heap lamp in the last run, I'm pretty sure. And we even have a blueprint here. Oh no, it's a mod spec. I already know this. Well, that's probably something we can sell. That should be sold, right? It's not going to ruin my cargo capacity. In fact, I've still got plenty of cargo capacity. So I am leaving a whole heap of the volatiles there. The reason for that is because I might actually want it for my colony. If I ever use one of these orbital fusion lamps or just in industry in general, it's good to provide a surplus. But yeah, the catalytic core is going to be useful for our refining operations. The combat drone replicator, yeah, maybe. It's going to increase defenses, but it's not really going to do much, really. Yeah, and apparently it was banned as well by the domain. So that was the previous government before everything went to hell in a handbasket, basically. But that catalytic core will be quite useful for when we do have refining operations or fuel operations up and running. The nanoforges are kind of, they're almost useless, right? Almost. Like, we can sell them for 50,000 a pop, so that's pretty good. If I end up having a second heavy industry for whatever reason, I'm going to hold on to them. I want a pristine. The pristine is what you really want to provide the best quality hulls and that sort of thing. And then, yeah, the hypershunt trap is only useful in if there's a coronal tap within 10 light years. So I've got to remember where I actually discovered that coronal tap to see. I think it was down here somewhere. So it's probably going to be that there's not really going to be... it's not going to necessarily be useful. In fact, I'm going to have to... Oh, no, I don't want to go there. I just want to see where I actually found that thing. I feel like it was in a multiple, like a multi-star system. I just can't remember where. Wasn't Asphodel. Yeah, I was running out of supplies around there. I don't think it'll be there. I think it's going to be like somewhere down in the Ming Dadi or something like that. It should still show up on my map though, I'm pretty sure. Like the inactive gate there. Anyway, without any further ado though, let's go do some stuff. And the stuff that I need to start off with is going to buy some supplies. So I think the hegemony would be a useful sort of place to start. So I'm going to stock up on supplies, like heaps of them. And then I also think, actually now that I think on it, I've got a lot of heavy weapons to sell. So we also, I want to go to Hydrasil where it's legal to be carrying these things, I'm pretty sure. And work out where's the best place to sell my cargo of those. Because we go to a cargo here, we've got 1,000 of them. That's a decent amount, right? So we'll go sell some stuff is the plan. We'll stock up on supplies. We'll take it back to here, restock our fleet, and we'll stock up on fuel as well. And go for another jaunt around exploration, because that's kind of what I need at the moment to be able to get an alpha core is our primary goal. So I think I just set up my map correctly. Yeah, I did set up map navigation. That is a good thing. Got my own little patrols around here. The good old Pook's conspiracy. And yeah, things are good. Life is good. We survived. That's the main thing, right? I think it's hold shift to just... What have we got? Mercantile and then an unidentified fleet. Delivering recreational drugs. You guys go. You go. Folks, I have no problem with drugs. Luddic Church. Really? The Ludds are delivering goods to me? I did not expect that, honestly. Oh. Fortunately, I seem to have remembered the navigation controls pretty well. This makes me happy. That's Tritachyon, yep, that's fine. Slow down a little bit here. Mind you, the only people that are really unhappy with me are the Luddic terrorists dudes. Oh, what was that? Ah, the Persian League feels like doing an expedition out to me. Targeting Tortuga with a somewhat weak expeditionary force, projected to be comprised of one fleet. It's going to want to disrupt my farming. The space forces are outmatched and the ground forces are evenly matched. The expedition is likely to be defeated in orbit. So I can just kind of let this happen. Or I can destroy them when they come out. I'm kind of... I want to take on an expedition. I think we need to show some background, some backbone, not some background, with our dudes. I'm also wondering, can I find out now that I'm in range? Yeah, okay. So, the place to sell these is Asconia and to the Luddic Path, of course. That makes sense. And then otherwise the Ragnar complex in the hegemony will pay, fairly good money for them. But Volturn in Asconia, and so let's set course for there. And where is it? Volturn here. Cool. We'll set up a sustained burn. And yeah, I'll have this on, I believe. I don't think I've annoyed these guys. I don't think I've got suspicion with them at the moment. We'll soon find out. Oh, it doesn't matter actually because I've managed to get there soon enough. Okay, it is considered illegal here though. So I'm gonna have to rack up some suspicion. But hopefully we can offset it by buying some lobster. Lobster's always a good thing. Best places to sell. Wait, it's 83 cents a unit. And then the Syndria is the best place to sell it in the same system. 83 cents. Sorry, that's a cents icon for Australia. It's also known as credits in this game. And Tortuga, the Pig Conspiracy, is the best, one of the best places to sell it. Interesting enough. That's kind of interesting, actually. Can I just trade with myself? Can I just sell my own stuff? Like, where is the... You would think that the Pig Conspiracy would be the best place to, like, sell a lot of these things, right? Because we don't produce a lot of these things. But apparently not. Apparently we've got good trade going out there. So, yeah, there's not a huge need. But interestingly enough, yeah, I want lobster. Who would have thought? I will sell the safety overrides mod spec on the good market here. We'll sell the 400 worth of heavy armaments here. And then that's going to, of course, get my suspicion level up to extreme. Now, this means I'm going to need to be able to get out of dodge pretty quickly here. Unless I can get that down to a reasonable level. So we'll buy some lobster. There is a local deficit of heavy machinery as well, but I want to keep that for my own purposes. So we'll do that. It's still extreme suspicion. Or can I buy anything else legal here that's worth buying? Not really. I mean, if I'm going somewhere else, there is a local deficit of domestic goods in Syndria as well. And we've got 1,000 here. So we might be able to just fill our bags with just kind of... Yeah, it must be blockaded or something. But they need like 2,000 luxury goods, so it's worth buying as much as possible here. And then taking it to that other planet. But of course, they're going to view me with extreme suspicion. So it's going to be, hey, Manta Floppy, welcome to chat. They're going to view me with extreme suspicion. So that's going to be maybe a problem in actually getting into that other thing. But if they're blockaded, because that's the only reason why I can see that they're having problem, then yeah. Let's see if we can sneak across there. If not, nothing else, I'll run and transverse jump out. While I'm here though, let's just see if there's any ships worth buying. Nothing that I particularly want. Maybe the Prometheus tanker could be an interesting sort of thing to pick up. But I'm not really sure that's what I want just at the moment. The black market, not really. Cool, we'll leave. And I'll just kind of run around this direction. Yeah, so there is a Lions Guard detachment that might have some objections with me coming into land here. And there's a patrol here as well. So they know I'm here. If I get too close, they're probably going to start angling towards me. Yeah, they're totally all over the place here. So let's get out of their sensor range and do some smuggling, even though I'm in like the wrong vessels entirely for this. Go dark. Man, there's a lot in orbit here. This is going to be tricky. What's that unidentified dude there? Derelict ship, okay. So we're traveling to a jump point, so I'm just going to get out of his likely sensor range. We are. Sneak on back down. These guys are patrolling around. Yep. There's a big fleet there. That's a merc convoy. That's fine. Just did an active ping. That's also fine. All right, let's make a run for it. And we're in. Oh, they're not gonna... Yeah, they've seen me, so they're not gonna let me dock. That's annoying. Alright. Let's try and talk our way out of it here. Alright. See ya, man. So that was, yeah, failure of smuggling. Oh well. Cool. So from here, they do need things, right? There's a local deficit of things. So if I sell off this, this will hopefully... Got no suspicion level in this market. Yeah, so if we go to the black market, they don't like me enough to access the military market. What can I sell this for here? Not a huge amount compared to other markets. We really want to go down to Epiphany or Chalcedon. So that's fine. So I think the way to go here is just to offload our things, maybe make them a little bit happier with me. We'll pay the taxes, which is no fun, but I do have my transponder on and there's a lot of fleets around, so I don't want to have problems getting out of here. We'll load up completely on fuel, which is one of the big things, or one of the reasons I'm down here, and loading up on completely on supplies is another reason why I'm down here. Okay, so we'll head over to Chalcedon, or which one's closer? Epiphany is in Algebra. We'll head there to offload the remains of our weapons. But while I'm here, let's see what else is around. Hammers, heavy mortars, arbalest. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just make my own weapons now that I've got the ability to do so. Yeah, again, nothing I particularly want to pick up here. Cool. We will leave and just kind of make our merry way over, right? Nobody will pay attention to me. I'm totally not a smuggler. Alright, the Algebra system is full of terrorists, so I've just got to be a little bit careful with that, especially considering I don't have any combat units in my fleet at the moment. Yeah, there's a hostile dude around the jump point. What I might do is instead use transverse jumping to just go into the gravity well. Abandoned skyhook anchor. Can we do anything with it? Nope. Fine. Alright, so there's a few people patrolling around. I'm going to go dark to just avoid that as much as possible. I don't need transponders on to be able to dock with this planet, I believe. They're going to come in an inconvenience in a second. Get out of the way. Yep. We'll wander in this way. Oh, he's spotted me. Okay, that's not good. Alright, we're totally not paying terrorist taxes, so we're just going to drop off that. And what have they got? Got anything worthwhile? Not really. People. They have an excess of people. I can totally understand people want to leave this place. And an excess of ore. And a Hephaestus assault gun. That's sort of interesting. A large variant, right? Yeah, it is. I think I might pick that up. What else we got? A couple of flak cannons and pulse lasers. Torpedoes, heavy mortars. What about on the open market here? Water cannons and heavy mortars. Yeah. Okay. Just why can't there's no comms mode in here? I think it was Chalcedon. Where is Chalcedon? Yeah, here we are. It's Beholder Station. Yeah, this place is where I want to go. Cool. And we'll leave because there ain't nothing else here for me. We'll go into sustain in burn mode. Let them just... Ah! Okay, so what do we got? Really? You're going to come after me with a combat freighter? Versus this, a cruiser. Yeah, we're going to move into a gauge. I think even I should be able to take this guy on. Enjoy the missiles. keep on hitting him in that spot where we've managed to do a little bit of damage there. Oh, forgot to watch my flux. Just kind of pivot a little bit here so that we're not taking it all on the nose. And I think I want to back off a little bit. Bent off. Hard flux up on him. Got my own shields. And yeah, that did a good deal of damage. See if we can get a second one off. There we are. We got this in bag. And it's about to explode. See, I don't have any missiles left. I should have just saved them. Take them on the shields, and then should have timed my lance a little bit better there. There we go. He's down. So the Venture, not a very good ship, but definitely enough to take on a standard combat freighter and win. We're not going to consider ship recovery because I don't really want it. We will pick through the wreckage and just pick up a bit of attacks for this guy from taking us on. Now, I still don't want to really mess with any of them because they will have bigger fleets, so I'm just going to transverse jump out of here. Alright, identified probably a smuggler or a pilot. No, we want to avoid this guy. Yep. I'm at least neutral with the pirates, by the way, so I don't really have to worry too much about them as a concern. We'll keep our transponder off here. It's not really owned by anyone except for the Luddic path, so I don't really care about annoying them with not having a transponder on, and broadcasting my location to them seems like a bad idea. Alright, Black Market will get rid of their remains of those weapons. We'll drop off those medals as well because I don't really need them. Now these guys are probably going to have a shortage of these things, so it's a bad idea to stock up here. But I can look at those Devastators and think these could be sort of interesting. So anti-fighters, basically. Yeah, okay. Hammer Barrage, Heavy Mortars, Annihilators. Again, nothing huge that I want here. Transplutonic ore we could go sell somewhere, but it's mainly crew, mainly people want to just get off this rock, and yeah, still don't blame them. But what will be useful for me to know here is who sells the most, who has got a surplus basically of supplies, and Kazron in the Persian League seemed to be in the fuel system, seems to be the good choice here. So we will head there and go pick up and stock up on supplies. I'm just going to transverse jump again, a little bit faster than wandering around all the time. And then we can get back to some exploration once we're done here. There's quite a few of these guys around, actually. Now, I definitely do want to put on my transponder for this particular jump because the person in League will otherwise attack me. And I don't really want to annoy them. I want to destroy their expedition, of course, but I don't actually want to actively annoy that faction, if at all possible. Cool. What do we got here? We have guns. The autocannon's sort of interesting. Pause more. Ooh. I can't actually quite remember what I've got to outfit back at my base. Thinking that those could be sort of interesting. I forgot that these are legal in the Person League as well. All right, but supplies is what I'm here for. So let's just grab as many as we possibly can. We'll top off on fuel as well. And while I'm here, I'm just going to see what's available for purchase. Amora, how many? Only a fighter bay of 3, so it's quite small. Adventure, yeah, there's, again, nothing here particularly excited about, so I could pick up a salvage rig. That's the only thing, because I have been doing some exploration, so better chances of getting cores and that sort of stuff if I'm going for an alpha core in particular. Yeah, that might be worthwhile. It's 50%. I'm going to have to repair it, but that's okay. We'll do that. And we'll need to fit it out while we're here. So I'm just going to go for auto fit on this one. I will say that don't buy from the black market. Just see what it comes up with. Unstable injector. That doesn't seem like a really great mod for it, to be honest. Instead, I want to go to logistics and militarize its subsystems so it's faster. It's got a better burn. And does it actually fit any weapons? No, didn't think so. All right. Yeah, better resource recovery bonus. Cool. All right, so we've got a chunk of supplies. That should be hopefully enough. We've got enough heavy equipment, I think, to do the job. I think I might sell 50 of these, actually. Just switch it out a little bit with some... I think I need maybe a little bit more here. For my expeditions. Looks like a very small fleet for the amount of credit in the cycle you're on. Yeah, it is a very small fleet. What happened in the previous stream was that I was out exploring and I ran out of supplies. So my vast majority of my fleet is sitting in my colonies up here. So basically, it's kind of all chilling out there, and I'm going to go back with a whole heap of supplies to actually repair them properly and pick them up. So, yes, tiny fleet considering the cycle I'm on. All it is just a cruiser for general protection and some cargo space and ability to pick up some fuel. That's it. That's all I'm really going for here. Because one of the one bad thing about my system here is it doesn't have any stable points. So what I'm really trying to do is finding an alpha core so I can create a stable point and get a comms relay set up in it. First playthrough, yes. So I tried a couple of playthroughs and then decided to stream it. So I'm still learning as I go, and I'm not the best at combat, shall we say. So if you've got things that you want to suggest, I'm certainly open to them. But the general premise is that I'm going through and just making all my money by drugs, and I want to eventually destroy the hegemony, keep the other guys intact, and I want to go through the story missions as well. Those are kind of my broad goals for going through in this. It's also completely unmodded. I'm just playing the vanilla version of it. You just put everything onto autopilot and control the fleet. Yeah, it seems like that can be a really good option. But I want to learn how to be good at combat, so I'm taking the losses that seems to require. And sometimes big losses, like I've lost capital ships already just trying to boot out an enemy station near my colonies. And first playthrough is worth doing vanilla, but modded is great. Yeah, I've heard great things about it, and in terms of various mods people have suggested to me as well. It's such a huge game. There's so much content in this game to unpack. I kind of wish that the developers had put it on Steam, because I think it would be a much bigger game if they had. Oh, damn it. That was bad timing. Emergency parent. But, you know, they've said their own reasons for not putting it on Steam, and, you know, it's their game, but it's awesome. I love it. Distress call. No, thank you. That smells like an ambush. Alright, this is my system here. And there we are, Tortuga. Manage colony. Cool. There's supplies on the open market as well. I should grab those too. If that game ever ends up on Steam, I'm really wondering what the modding scene is going to become like. It's going to be crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's already huge, the modding scene, as far as I can tell. Did I come up with it? I must have come up with these. Let's go to storage, just drop off the guns that I've got. I tend to just hoard guns in case I ever need them as well. Confirm. Now, from here, I want to redesign my fleet again. Let's go to storage. So, this guy is not worth picking up again, I don't think. Think this through. I shouldn't need Marines. I do know that I've got that expedition coming in though as well. So estimated 7 days to arrival. It's huge in appearance because the game has been in development for like 10 years, but I'm going to going from stream to stream lately, and there isn't many modders around. Yeah, I guess it's first playthrough for me, so I don't like to mod it until I kind of know what I'd like to see in the game. But 10 years in development, I mean, that's a huge... It's kind of got the feel almost of Dwarf Fortress there, where it's never going to be really completely finished. But 7 days for these guys to arrive at Tortuga. So I think I want to be kind of all set up to take these guys down. So that's what I'm going to do, is just set up my fleet here to give these guys a bit of a whooping when they arrive. Now, in terms of ships to leave, yeah, I know we're crew under strength, that's fine. Probably makes sense to store this guy. I'll keep my fuel carrier because I might need it. We'll store my exploration cruiser. That seems silly to have around. Cool. Let's go to cargo and just grab from storage resources. We want people. We're over capacity on stuff, but that's fine. I'll do things with that in a second. Grab the fuel. If I X out here, I should be able to repair my ships now. So I'm not going to wait for that to happen. Go back to managing the colony. Alright, so we're within tolerance there now, which is great. Heap of Marines on the colony. We're going to need those. And let's go look at the fit out here. So how did I set these guys up? Got Melonias here. Yeah, okay, so that's... I'm not going to pilot this one because I'm not going to be the best at broadsiding there. Instead, I want someone with decent ballistic mastery, I think. I don't need missile explorer. And I think I want someone who's steady too. I'm pretty sure that's a ballistic type weapon. Hang on. Yeah, ballistics. There's only a couple of missiles here. A little bit of energy. Yeah, okay. So this would obviously be my best choice in any... Actually, it's a capital ship. I want it to live. Let's put our best guy on it. Now, I think I'm going to go chuck myself in a missile cruiser for the upcoming fight. And that doesn't seem like expanded missile racks. That's right. That doesn't seem like what we want on this. ECCM package is maybe interesting, but weapons wise, I would have thought want something that's gonna do something that's gonna be useful for its missiles. Beam. Alright, yeah. I swear there's another missile mod that's useful to put on. But maybe I'm just dreaming it. Like these are definitely, yeah, they count as large missile and sort of thing. So we've got some ballistics on it, but yeah, this is built in already. I thought there was another missile thing, or maybe it's just the ECCM one that I'm thinking of in terms of e-warfare, etc. So I think from here, then flux capacity just seems like the natural thing to build up here. So its shields can take a little bit of a hit. Let's check the weapon groups that I've set up here as well. We've got the Locust set up on one, the MRN set up on another, and then the SRMs on another. So hull. Thinking through this. So we're talking EMP essentially. Sabot's going to be anti-shields. If you're interested, this is my standard Conquest build. I am interested, but I'm just going to have to alt-tab the game, so that's going to close it. Let's bring it up. Cool. So you've basically stripped it out entirely on the right hand side here and then run with Melonias from the looks of things. So that you've just got a side on attack, everything on one side. Yeah. And then whole mods, heavy ballistics, augmented drive, ECCM, stabilized shields, expanded missile racks, and integrated targeting unit. Yeah, okay, hang on. Let's go have a look at this. So rip out these guys is what you're saying. It's your exploration fit. Oh, okay, so it's not necessarily a battle fit. I think I'm going to keep, because it's in the hand of this guy, I reckon he'll be alright. I have tested out this build as well. It's useful to have the PD on the right-hand side, I've found, when we're going against I think we've got very similar hard points here as well, actually. Ballistics integrations, the flux is different. ICA we've kept, stabilized shield we've kept, and expanded missile racks we've both got in common there. All right, but we're pretty good on the miss support cruiser at the moment. What's our Dominator? I reckon this is just an auto fit from the looks of things. It's been whatever I've had to put onto it. That's fine. We'll just go ballistics mastery and systems expertise. And I'll want someone who's aggressive in that one. We'll do Kelly in that one. And then I think we had an energy dude, which makes sense to put into the Sunder. Why has this still got ordnance points? Just with the loadout? Yeah, okay. So we'll put the person who's got missile specialization here because that's got Reapers attached to it. Do we have anyone who's good on fleet? That doesn't matter because that's the end. Cool. All right, I'm going to kind of trust that I knew that I was doing or did the best I could with these other ships anyway. We're probably going to have the support of the station when we're having this incoming attack anyway. So, or I'm going to plan to engage on that basis. So I think we should be okay. And hopefully we can pick up a capital ship or two from the wreck and restore it. Just going to colony management in general though. What are we doing here? We're upgrading the military base. That makes sense. We have an orbital station. What level is this? Midline. Pretty sure I want to upgrade these at some point as well. Hey, thanks for the follow, Necrotic. Farming, yep, that's what their target is. Apparently I've got too much market share. Any short-term goal? Fend off the incoming attack. Also, thanks for the follow as well, Matter. And then Alpha Core, because we have no stabilized points in the system, so it's really kind of necessary to help with my stability. I'm not getting bonuses from comm relays. So if I can get that, I'll be a happy man in terms of short term. I'll hit repair again because something triggered that. And we're just going to chill out in orbit while we wait for these guys to show up. We'll go to here. 4 days until arrival. So that should be 3, 2, they have arrived in system. But where are they is the question. So they could have come from either of these 2 points as well. My best guess is that they'll come from over this direction. Yeah, here they come, I think. Nope, that's a fast picket. Unless they're going to target somewhere else. They should be targeting Tortuga. They're completely outmatched. Ah, yeah, because I'm building stuff at the moment as well. Come on, wherever you are. Maybe they're being held up by my own forces. Just burn up this way. See if they're up here. What's that? It's a mercenary scout. Oh, they failed. I've already been defeated. I wanted to take them on, damn it. Where are they? I mean, I'm happy they failed, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's the remains here, I think. We'll salvage whatever's there. It looks like we just kind of kicked him to pieces pretty quickly. Expedition are always very weak and are defeated if you have a patrol / HQ station. Yeah, I was kind of hoping there might be a little bit. I mean, it was marked as a weak thingy thing, but I was, yeah, hoping that they might be a little bit stronger. That's fine. All right, so I want to refit for expeditions. So we're going to grab our guys here. And I probably don't need so much cruiser firepower or escort vessels here. Might be a bit excessive. So I think I'll just drop one of our heavy cruisers here. I'll keep the frigates. I don't want to be underpowered for anything that I come across here either. Because if I'm going for an alpha core, I'm going to come up against something that can probably hurt me. So on that basis, it might actually be a good idea to keep that heavy cruiser, now that I think on it. We'll do that. What's that going to be? 2.9 supplies a day. It's not ideal, admittedly. We'll just go to storage. We'll grab all the supplies we can here, and I'll go to the open market. This will be an expensive way of doing it, but so be it. I've got plenty of cash. Don't need any crew. I think we're pretty good at this point. Okay, let's work out where we're going. So we still do have some unexplored stuff over here. There is a high warning beacon, which would lead to a good chance of finding an alpha core there, I think. Or we could run up here and see if there's a high warning beacon up here. What was the one here? It's a medium. I've already explored this. It looks like I have. I could go in there with the conquest. Just see what's kicking around. I haven't actually visited yet, so I can't really look in. I'm going to try that. We'll do a short range one. Go where I probably shouldn't be going. But I think at this point, I'm a bit more willing to take some risks because I've got kind of infrastructure behind me to, if I lose out, then I can always go buy some stuff. I've got fairly profitable colonies and all that sort of jazz. That does remind me as well, just to check what I'm actually building at the moment. Yeah, I was building a Moro as well. Quite possibly some weapons. I can build pretty much everything I need now, except some really cool ships, right? The only capital I can get are, super freighters, yay, or like a Legion, which is kind of the worst carrier or capital class carrier I can think of. That's why I'm building a Mora instead. Okay. Let's go explore and do something rather than just talk. I can turn off my transponder now. That's kind of useless now out here. It's only going to get me in trouble. Do I have the Brawler Lytic Path blueprint? 25 of them are great against Remnant. I'm not sure if I do. Hang on. Let's have a look. Brawler. Just do it alphabetically. No. Oh, yes, I do. So the class gunship. Okay. So 25 of them, you reckon? That's a lot, but sure. Let's build a remnant kicking fleet. I can only queue up 20. But we'll go ahead and build a chunk of them. And then I'm going to need some kind of outfit on it, but I can build the weapons after I've got the holes, I think. In the meantime, I am going to continue on and just check out. Privateer against these guys. Who are they? Sensor burst, please. Who are you? Yeah, Lytic Path. Pirate Raiders. They're technically neutral, but I don't like that they're raiding in around my systems. I'm going to leave them. Because I don't want to annoy the pirates too much. I spend a lot of time getting them on side, but I'm not thrilled about their... yeah, this is killing my fuel as well. This is not a long-term sustainable option to explore with a capital ship. Okay, we've got a contact here. Who are you? Scavenger. Alright. So we've got a fringe jump point, inner system, outer system. They're all jump points. There's probably going to be something sitting there ready to eat me. Is my concern. Yeah. So I could just transverse jump my way in. And I think that might be what I want to do. Because if I can get a core without fighting anything, I'm happy with that. I'm still going to have a big sensor profile, but we'll do that. If I have to fight, then I have to fight. Okay, so there is a nexus over there. And a fair bit of dangerous stuff. Terran world there. Let's just go to the map and see what sort of things we have. We've got a rocky metallic. There's a comm relay over there. So it's not really going to help me. And then a volcanic in a desert world. This actually wouldn't be a bad sort of setup potentially for a colony either. So the first thing I can think of is go do a survey. Yeah, nothing there. Go dark still. How far out can they see? Yeah, if I get close to this world, then they're going to spot me. They're just patrolling away. Something unexplored there. Scattered ruins, that's good. Leave and explore. Some pods. Got some marines, yay. Try salvage ops too. Beta core. Worth some money, not what I'm after. Grab everything I can. Drop behind the food because that's the least valuable sort of thing. And we'll leave. Still gotta just keep an eye on that guy. Try for the volcanic world. No ruins here. It's a wolf class frigate. What are you? Yeah, I'm wondering if I can take these guys on or not. I don't have much experience fighting them. And this would be easy. He should be relatively easy as well. Just grab the survey. Yeah, nothing there. Something in the sun. The battleships are the ones to look out for. You might want to fight one, might not want to fight one if you don't trust your fleet. Yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense. You know, the battleships would be the dangerous sort of dudes. The wolf class here. What's this? So that's got a battleship in it, but it's got very little support on it, and that's what I think might be worth kind of pursuing. Just because it's not going to have much else to really back it up, and therefore I've got a chance of overwhelming. Ooh, weapons cache. We'll pick that up. Thank you very much. So we've already got the long blueprint. Yeah, okay. So it's just going to be some weapons and... Oh, God, they've spotted me. Yep. All right, let's take him on. What am I commanding at the moment? Oh, I didn't set up the Black Pearl as being commanded by anyone. Heh. Oh, well. We're going to have to move in to engage anyway. So, I'm going to want this guy. Going to want me. We'll get the capital ship in straight away. I think I'm going to go with the Tempest. Definitely. We want all our crude, properly crewed things. The Wolf will be a great distraction. We're going to want some fighter support at least. Go with a Assault Destroyer maybe. Yeah, it's a choice, either the Hammerhead or the Manticore. I'm going to go with the Manticore. I'm not bringing in the Venture because they suck in fights. Okay. So what do I want? I think I want someone to go out and capture that. I want someone to go out and capture that. And otherwise, we'll just let things kind of cruise on by. So ECM range means that we're at a disadvantage from the looks of things as well. And I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Basically, I'm going to go and just line support of that particular, of our capital ship here. Because of all the people, he's going to be the one who we should be taking on the big boys. Okay, we have our first contact here. What have I got? I want the Sabots first, I think, because these guys, I think, have shields. Whoa, my dude there just got smashed by something. What was that? That was probably their battleship. Yep. Whoa. Yeah, that's not cool. What I think I'm going to do is just assist to try and take out this guy first. And we'll shoot off some salamanders and run with the locust as well. We can tank this guy all day long, it seems. Take that. But I feel like he's a bit of a distraction. Really don't want to draw his fire too much, but we need to take this guy down or reduce his effectiveness or something. Yeah, we just lost our battleship. This is going downhill. Their battleships are tough. Alright, so I can't get too close because otherwise he's just going to ruin me. He's going to jump in and do some nasty stuff. Alright, so what else is happening elsewhere in this fight? Yeah, tough, teleport, and have an unfair advantage of large amount. So, where am I in relation to things? I'm up here near most of our destroyed guys. There's another cruiser here. These guys are facing up against these. I think cancel this assignment and also cancel this assignment. I'm going to tell people, I think, to try and basically avoid this guy. Yeah. And then see if I can get out of here. You can get your own with the last blue skill. I'm not sure what you mean by get your own. As in get my own kind of battleship dude. Yeah, he's going after my other cruiser up there, I think. Oh, man. And now he's targeting me, I'm pretty sure. You can lot redacted ships with the automated... you can pilot them with the redacted skill. Pretty sure I'm fairly high up the science tree as well, so that is a potential sort of thing that I could do. But yeah, I'm just basically following my own dude's pilot commands and keeping away from here. I think we'll have to retreat, realistically speaking. Kind of come in here and ruin this guy's day as much as possible. If I can take out some of them, that'd be great. The only problem with retreating here is that I'm going to lose some valuable ships. I don't have much of a choice, so I'm just going to need to rotate here and take it on the chin. If I can get my shields back up. Ooh, that stung. Right. So, the enemy battleship is down here, along with its escort. Our guys are just kind of all clustered up here who are remaining. I think it's time for everyone to go full retreat. Cool. Well, that sucked. Oh god, there's the... Well, I feel like ramming might be our only course of action here. Why aren't they just getting out of dodge? Why are we still taking so much losses? Hey, we got one. Nice. Let's enter to retreat. There we are. We're out. Remnant are a learning curve for sure. You kind of need to specialize a fleet or optimize one. Yeah. I think I definitely disagree here. Oh, definitely agree, I should say. Is there any way we can speed up combat though? We need to watch it happen then. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. The battleship here is just creeping up on him. Jeez, look at that. There's an unfair amount of firepower. There, okay. Their guys that were destroyed were these things. I definitely do not have the firepower to take down this guy. Like, I've lost all my heavy hitters. With my 25 brawler, I normally bring 2 Odyssey build for point defense. Remnant can have a lot of drones. Alright, we're going to disengage with special maneuvers. Apparently the Remnant don't like us, but okay, well, I kind of gathered that anyway, but good to know. So, we definitely want to try and burn our way out of here and leave. We'll... Oh no. Oh no. Emergency burn if I can. There we are. Out this way along the Rin system. Go dark. I'm gonna loop back and see if I can't pick up some of anything that I lost there. Alright, we've got a Sunder that we could recover there. I was hoping for our conquest, but I'll take it. What was that, a wolf class here? Well, unless there's something else in this system that's going to be easy to grab or loot, then... Hey, thank you very much for the raid and for the immediate follow as well, Shadow Warrior. Welcome everyone. You've arrived just in time after I've had my ass handed to me, basically, by a Remnant fleet. And I've learnt the hard way that the battleships are insane. So, what we're going to be doing is transverse jumping my way out of here. Hello, Shadow Warrior. And yeah, going back to kind of lick my wounds a little bit. That was not fun. And I'll just have to do exploration the cowardly way by not attacking everything inside. So let's head on back to Tortuga. Not Port Royal, Tortuga. There we are. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the United Kingdom viewers, it seems. Oh. Alright, back to my colony and let's work out some stuff. So, yay, we got a beta core. That's not what I wanted. But we've got something. We can sell this on the open market. These guys are probably... I'll keep that. How's my night? It's been a learning experience is how my night has been. Is how I will phrase this. So I've learnt the hard way many things. But that's okay. It's a fun game. Losing is fun. I'll just keep telling myself that. Alright, we'll sell off all that stuff. I've got less supplies than I really want for continued exploration. We'll top off on fuel as well while I'm here. I don't really need these marines, so I'm just going to drop them back off. And we'll go to my fleet composition here. So, I lost a whole heap. So, yeah, this pretty much makes the most sense now. We need to refit the ISS Gwen, though, to actually have, you know, weapons and whatnot. So, autofit is my friend here. And that should get... Hang on. No, it's not my friend here. It's not what I want on it. Ah, yep, it is going to fit what I want, though, with which is the Tachyon Lance there. Cool. And we'll give these guys some pilots. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I'll put myself back in this one because I'm the weakest in terms of perks. Put our person with missiles there. Go for you on the Hammerhead. Go for you on the Sunder. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I could use another... What have I got? Hey, I can buy ships out of my own market. Cool. Vanilla? Yes, that is true. I've just watched a Maniac for 3 hours, so let's see what happens. Oh wow, I've got to come up against a Maniac here. That seems like a tough call here, but I'll do my best. But yes, we are playing in vanilla at the moment. All right, we do have a carrier that's been completed. I think I'm gonna go with Mad Floppy's suggestion of 25 brawlers. And then see how they go against those remnant fleets. So once they're completed, they should be completed. I queued them. I don't think I hit their confirm order. That was a silly mistake. Brawler. There we are. And we'll up them. Actually hit the confirm button here. Build that as a fleet to take on our remnant friends, and maybe that way we'll get our core. But that's going to take a while for my colony to produce, so in the meantime, let's continue to do some exploration. I'm after an alpha core. I have no stable points in my colony system, but the planets were too good to pass up, so I was hoping to maybe pick up one in here, but that hope turned to ashes, much like my fleet, and so we're going to go elsewhere. We might as well go to the Blue Giant here, then we'll head up to Rathan. repair my dudes in the dockyard, and let's leave. But yeah, this is my first playthrough as well. I'm not necessarily great at combat. I'll say that fully, you know, full disclosure, I guess. If you're looking for amazing, hey, hello, you're looking nasty. We'll just use that to my advantage and just get away from that guy. What? Another one? Yeah, the Luds are getting a little bit concerningly large there. That's not a good sign. Oh yeah, I'm not disputing that it would have been fun watching a maniac. That's the most entertaining things, right? If someone's doing something crazy, then let's all jump in for the ride. This is also going to be a high warning beacon, therefore I'm going to ignore this system as well. I just don't have the outfit to really take on remnants at the moment. Salvage expedition, that's fine. I mean, they're not going to attack me, so that's why it's fine. Just sneak on up through here, get through these storms, and we can get back to a sustained burn. And yeah, jump on in to our first. What's that? Laying in wait. And it looks like a pirate fleet. Yeah, we're not gonna go anywhere near you, buddy. I don't know, I kind of felt like watching a remnant battle cruiser going to town. I haven't seen a Kapush astral carrier yet, but the remnant battleship just ruined my day, and it was insane the amount of stuff that it was putting out. What else have we got in here? We've got a nav buoy. There is an inactive gate, so there's a chance of ruins in this system. And there's a chance of free ships up by that inactive gate as well, now that I think on it. So let's head up there first. And just see what's around. Really? Nothing? Usually there's a few ships that will be, you know, kind of left there once everything broke apart, but apparently not. Not today. Yeah. Nothing. Most insane are the high efficient shields, just overload them with kinetic weaponry, and fighter swarms best medicine against remnants. Yeah, the teleport of that battleship as well, what seemed to have destroyed a lot of my ships as well. I'll take the burn level, actually. We'll go ahead and take that. Speed us up while we're in here. It's not looking promising for any kind of... oh no, ruins, yay. Leave, explore. Nothing. Like, not even... Yeah. Not even mildly interesting ruins, just horrible ruins. What are you? Orbital habitat. Okay, maybe you'll have something interesting. Do the survey first. Yeah, I thought that one didn't, just from the lack of ring, or it didn't spot it properly. But turns out I was wrong. Cool, we'll take it all. We've got space. And then we'll do salvage. Just nothing really amazing here. We'll grab that, drop that. Food is probably Actually, food, I produce my own food, so we can just drop that entirely. Alright, I don't think there's anything else really in the system. Nah. Let's transverse jump out of here. I know, why would you sit it there? That's probably why it's abandoned, right? Epsilon Rathan. So, where's the Epsilon? This place. The White Dwarf has a distress signal. I'm not sure how much I trust distress signals, to be honest. It's an unidentified contact. What are you? Lying in wait. Check out this one next. Exploring. Who are you? You're a scavenger. Alright. Yeah, we're okay. We're not going to destroy you, man. Looks like there is some stuff in here, though. That's good. We'll take free stuff. Wait. Don't want excess fuel. Some ruins. Really? Ship recoveries? Drone tender and a fire support frigate. You know what? I've lost a lot of ships recently. I'm gonna grab them. As pathetic as the ships may seem. Ooh, high intensity laser. Yeah, scavengers, it's kind of all down to how big their fleet is versus yours, I think. If they think, no one's going to know if we destroy you, then they're just going to go ahead and attack. But that thing was just a hammerhead, then pretty safe to leave it be. I've also seen some scavengers attack other scavengers as well, which is slightly hilarious, considering they're meant to be on the same team. Alright, see, this is what I was expecting at the other thing. Now, I did lose a manticore recently, so I might... Whoa. What are you? Pirate fleet. It's all about the greed. Indeed, it is about the greed. And they're engaged in battle with what? Like this? So that pirate fleet is probably gonna rip the hell out of me once they're done. So I'm just going to go over here, grab that. Oh, we got some crew. Nice. We'll consider special measures because I'm willing to use a story point to grab some stuff at the moment. And there's a light cruiser as well. Harvested organs. That's, yeah. Just gonna salvage this one. This game is so wholesome. Alright, what have we got? There's a comm relay here. Otherwise, there's a couple of worlds. It's probably worth checking them out because there's ruins around that. There's enough activity around that we're probably okay. I'm just gonna go dark here because these guys. Nothing wrong with having spare parts. Sure, if you just call them spare parts, that's fine. There's a debris field here too, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Need fuel. Grab that. Grab these in particular. We're now over, but I can just drop off metals. In fact, we'll go over on supplies more than anything else because I'll need those supplies. Run on up here. We got salvage rig. That might actually be useful considering what I'm out here doing. Doesn't really matter about the D mods, by the way, simply because I've got the perk that gradually repairs D mods off ships. So that's why I'm happy to pick up whatever, and it doesn't really phase me. Kidneys, etc. Yeah, well, you know, everyone's born with a spare, so why not get more spares? Gamma core only. Missile blueprint package, which I've already got. Yeah, nothing terribly exciting here. In terms of valuable stuff, this will be the least valuable, and there's no point being excess on fuel. It's just going to cause me problems. Honestly, they just look like a vitamin pill. Yeah, if my vitamins had a little thing coming out at the bottom and something like that looks like a fetus floating in the middle of it, I'd be a little bit concerned. So I don't know where you're getting your vitamins, man, but I'd take a second look at them. That's what the said maniac is leading towards, living on the edge till he arrived there. As in, he's just not going back to the core worlds at all. He's just got to survive like in his own colony. That D-mod school. Ah, yeah. I get you now. Yeah, in terms of what I've invested character-wise, by the way, is Nav, the maximum burn, just to get around. You spend a lot of time in this game running around places. The sensors, because that's actually quite useful for stealth, especially if you're smuggling to get your money. Then most of it's gone into industry, and then I'm going into leadership to get the maximum possible officer sort of perks. Then I'm probably going to lean to either combat or potentially back into the tech tree. Depending on how much I get good, really, at actually fighting. Yeah, I think it was either salvaging or field repairs that I grabbed pretty early on. But hull restoration being absolutely awesome if you're losing ships, which I do frequently, but can recover them. Then, you know, chance for a D mod per month. That's awesome. Cool. All right, let's burn on up. And yeah, there's something up here. What are you? Another combat freighter. A lot of dead ships in this place. Minor equipment cache. That could be sort of interesting in terms of what's in there. Problem with the blueprints is I know most of them now. Like, if I was better at fighting, then I might not want the fuel, because I'd probably be losing less. Widespread ruins. Okay, ooh, this is a good planet. If I hadn't already colonized, then it'd be sort of interesting. What is it? Cold. You can deal with that. Habitable. High gravity. That's kind of a killer. Begin salvage ops. I've already got this one. And not an alpha core in sight. I want these things, and I can trade them that instead. Confirm, continue, and let's leave. That's unfortunate. I thought we had a good chance for something cool then. Tarsus and a Hermes. Not really what I'm interested in. Transplutonics are worth a decent amount. They're also really helpful if you ever need to set up a local sensor sort of thing. So it's just about the dollar value of the cargo that I tend to maximize before anything else when I'm picking things. The ruin pods, sure. We're kind of going up on crew here. Still not over crewed though, so that's fine. Grab these. Grab these. Am I over? No, I'm not. Grab what I can. Oh yeah, yeah, I was. Mud skipper. Gotta learn to avoid those asteroids a bit better. Let's do a pulse here. Mule there. It's very keenly aware there's probably still pirates in this system somewhere. Just kind of sneak on in and see what these are. It's a wolf, Cerberus. Something just came through as well. Kite. Nothing amazing. We'll head out over this way in case there is just anything worthwhile, but I don't think there will be. Centurion class heavy frigate. Yeah, actually. It's worthwhile. It's not going to take a story. Yeah, it is going to take a story point. Not sure how many story points I have left at the moment. 12. Yeah, I've got plenty. Let's grab it. They're annoying. I'm ignoring the distress call, but we'll head over to the Delta one. They're so annoying. Yeah, waiting for someone to kill, clearly. See, the combination of these guys and pirates could have been really bad for me there, I feel. Alright, what do we got in this system? It's a barren world and an irradiated world. There's nothing floating around it. We'll pick it up for just the dollar value. But I suspect we're going to have a similar sort of situation here. Oh no, there's something in orbit. Yay, ruins. Boo, nothing. Whoa, that's a lot of heavy machinery. Like a ridiculous amount of heavy machinery. So, it's going to be worth more than other stuff that I've got in my hold. We'll grab all the heavy machinery we can carry and then fill up on domestic goods otherwise. Sense a pulse, see if anything comes up. Nothing. Alright, we're out of here. You can use the interdict pulse to get rid of those guys. I did not know that. That is going to be so helpful. Ah, like seriously helpful as well. They've always annoyed the crap out of me. It doesn't look like there's anything here. We'll jump in just to get a handle. Do a sense of there is something up there. Okay. See what it is. Be a research base. Minor weapons cache. Sure, I'll take that. I don't want this ship? Pretty much nothing. Oh well. The luck of the draw. Yeah, I have to agree. Okay, so this system's a bust. It would seem to me that Shero is our next good option. And then we could go out to that Zante Chi if need be. But let's also just see how my... It looks like my production has finished. So I think I wanted another 5 of these. And then I'm just going to have to Alt-Tab for a second. And there was a recommended roller layout. So give me 2 seconds. This is from earlier in nope. Nope. I've just grab it. That'll be better. No? Hey, thanks for watching, Bashi. Good night. Enjoy your sleep. And yeah, the Barola layout. Manta, if you're still around, if you could relink that, that'd be really helpful, because I don't think it hasn't linked up properly or something along those lines. Oh, wait, hang on. I may have just... There we go. Ah, yeah, you want some Odysseys? I'm not going to be able to build some Odysseys. Hey, man. I appreciate it that you're still there and just doing other stuff and listening. That's a pretty common thing for people in streaming, so not taking offense if people aren't talking. That's all right. I'll do some of my own kind of research into the brawler layout that we'll want. Now, the pirates are the other end here, so I want to emergency burn my way across here so I don't get swept down there. But we should have the ships that we need to take on the Remnant, or have a good chance of it, by the time we get back to our colonies once we've done with these particular points. So if I can take down that Remnant, I am just going to be really super happy, because I should be able to get at least a single Alpha Core. 2 would be better, but at least 1 would be really useful in terms of what I want to do and create some stable points at my colony. Get that done today, I will be a happy man. Scattered Ruins again. Excellent. Always a chance of something, and still didn't get... I'm having, like, worse luck today. All the other side. Great. Just gonna go around the roids. It's too annoying to have to go slow through them. Yeah, that doesn't look like a ruin. We'll survey just to tick it off the list, but nothing there. And I'm just going to transverse to get out of here. We'll head down there next. Yeah, it's a sensor ping. Brown dwarf, nascent. Yeah, okay. Sensor ghost, or however you want to say it. Okay, what do we got here? Just one planet. It's a toxic world. Great. Anything on sensors? Nope. Nothing here, basically. We'll tick it off so it's marked as done, but that was a bust. What was that then? Oh no, it must be the toxic world, and it looks like this is going to have a sweet F4 as well. Ah. Right. There's someone who's trying to lure me in and kill me there. Sure. How are we going? Just looking at command. We've got another 5 of these. Yeah. Let's head over. We'll go to Xanthi. The further out, I think, the better the loot seems to be the thing. And just looking at the dark matter or whatever matter it is, clouds, it's going to be too long going around this way, so we'll just go through the storms. I think it was kinetic weapons that people were recommending as well in terms of taking on Remnant for just their highly efficient shields. So I think if I outfit the majority of those guys with kinetics then, and I don't really want to actually properly explore this. I don't think it's worthwhile. Yeah, if I outfit half of them with kinetics, or a little bit over half, and then the rest with hull destruction weapons, might be the way that I approach that. Alright, so there's a fair few worlds here. We'll head on down. What's that? Minor weapons cache. Hey, we could have horrible luck again. Yes, we have horrible luck again. I suppose it did say minor. It's not like finding, you know, it's saying major and then you get 2 weapons out of it. That would be even more disappointing. Alright, gas giant, something else in orbit. It's a kite, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm not going to recover it. I'm just going to salvage it. See more weapons on the kite than anything. That's not minor, that's crappy. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree at all with that. Just having a bad day. Let me think here. Grab that, sacrifice some of these. Alright. Gas giant, I don't feel like the gas giants are ever worthwhile. Head over to the bombarded world here. Doesn't look like there's anything ringing it either, so... Hey, we repaired the compromised armor. Excellent. But nothing else here. Great. That's pretty. Oh, there is something in orbit of the star though. If that's a research station, then it'd be worth the magnetic field. Okay, what's it do? That's not saying. What is it? Minor equipment cache. We're going for crappy again. Why? I am cursed. I have the best luck. I totally agree. There is, yeah, there's no way that I can do like a look at all the amazing sort of loot I got reel out of this. Nothing in here. for the inner system because that's a while out. I should have controlled that a lot better than I did. Okay, there is a whole lot happening in here. Inactive gate, and something picked us up on sensors then as well. So first thing we'll do, of course, is grab this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still over. I like 7. Sort this. Luxury goods. Luxury goods might be the next to go. As long as the luxury goods aren't considered to be coffee, because I feel like that's essential for running of a good ship. Mining station. I kind of feel like salvaging anything more here. Yeah, time to go home. That's what I'm thinking, is that unless I find some derelict ships that I can pick up to just expand my cargo space, then what I'm picking up I'm going to have to waste. I might grab this. Yeah, we've got a mule here. So we can recover it just for the cargo capacity. And then what's... Ah, is this something, some point of intel or something? Exploration. Ah, there's meant to be like a Medusa here. Blueprint. That's fun. Right, let's explore that, definitely. Yay! Ah, but still only a beta core, right? Beta, whatever. It's not better. It's not good enough, in fact. But we have Iron Pulse, the blueprint, which I don't know. Medusa, apparently I already do know. That's fine. Piranha. But this is slightly better. However, I can definitely not carry all this stuff. We'll grab the Transplutonics first. That's going to be worthwhile. We'll grab the Breach. And then in order... Yeah, that mule ain't doing nothing. Kind of need like a super freighter to be able to carry all that. Let's see. There was an active gate, right? Or inactive gate, I should say. So if we head up there, there's probably going to be a few ships in orbit of it. Monthly income. What's that? Combat freighter, sure, we'll grab it. Take the special measures. Because all that organic, I think, is in cargo pods that'll slowly head towards the sun. But if I can get to it in time, then I can intercept that. Okay, we've got a Valkyrie, Manticore, Hound, yep, Manticore, civilian transports, drone tender. So nothing here that's actually... I think I'm going to take the Valkyrie just because I don't have one. Yeah, I'll need to stabilize them. We will grab this Valkyrie, thank you very much. But I should be able to pick up a few more bits and pieces here in terms of ships. I mean, even the destroyers, I lost quite a few destroyers before. I'm not sure if it's actually worth the story point now, I think on it. Grab the fuel, grab the supplies, these guys can just continue. destroy. Oh, that looks like. I am gonna save you, man. You're out here at your own risk. Yeah, I don't feel like these guys are gonna be worthwhile in terms of things. Maybe I could save him. He's a scavenger and he's yeah, he's an unfriendly type. Now, but he does have cargo vessels. So I think it's worth maybe going, hey man, that ain't cool. I'm gonna kill you and take all your vessels. Because I definitely have the fleet to take him down. I think. Just trying to remember how many of these are actually outfitted with any kind of guns now. Will it tell me? Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have everything. Venture versus Venture, let's go. It also has a missile cruiser in support, so I think we would have a good chance here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. So E-Warfare makes sense. The Sunder definitely makes sense. And then, as long as it has a gun, I'm going to have it involved. So make sure, yeah, you have guns. Drone tender, I think. Yeah, it's got a drone wing at least. Missiles, cool. You can join the fight. I'm pretty sure you had something. Yep, you can join the fight. And then these guys, I kind of don't want them to blow up, but I also not sure how much I care if they do. You've got no weapons, so you no point putting in you. Yeah, we'll go the combat flight. Because I can always recover them, right? That's my kind of thinking here. I don't mind if they blow up as long as they help me. Cool. Alright, let's go. Equip my subbats, because those are the things that are going to destroy the shields. And what have we got going on here? There's the Venture up there, or the enemy Venture. Just send a void to it. The Ventures don't really do much though, from memory. Like they should be pretty easy to take down. I mean, they're tough little guys, but yeah, that's gonna get wrecked. Yeah, there's a wolf here. Yeah, I'm flying the brick. Where's he gone? He's up that way. Yeah, so that Sunder's gonna take him on. Let's go, Venture versus Venture. Target him out. the enemy venture just got blown up. You're gone. Alright, what's left? There's a fair few guys still down this way. Yeah, Sunders are awesome. Plus, it's my best pilot's in that Sunder, so he's got the skills to make it work. Hey, don't destroy my ships, man. Had a hard day salvaging to get those ships. And you're gonna blow up soon. Yeah. And they've been defeated. But there's still a kite there. I kind of feel like we want to destroy them all. Shall be no mercy today. This guy's just getting melted. I mean, I know it's probably not worth it in terms of supplies and continued engagement, but yeah, we'll claim victory now. They held him, so I want to maneuver because I didn't get the ships that I really want out of them. In particular, that Buffalo. No. No, I should not. For a story point. Yeah, good point. We'll pursue them. And I think I want to transfer command and actually have a more active ship this time. Put myself in the Manticore. And really, I want anything reasonably fast. I don't think it's even worth deploying that venture. Am I mental? Wait. Actually, yeah, the cruiser's an overkill. Because we're going up against, what, tankers? And you know that you can deploy frigates left and right. Wait, what? Click on a frigate again. Ah, so that's going to come off on the left or right hand side or something and it'd be able to intercept. Okay, cool. I did not know this. Right, so they're going to cut them off. Cool. Alright, so this is the main guy that I want to get, basically. And it's all set to auto fire as well, so it should be no problem. Done. looks like there will be... Oh no, he's not going to escape. Make sure I'm not going to hit one of my own guys. Yep. Hey guys, he's unarmed. Just like eliminate him. He's disabled. Cool. Alright, we'll consider our ship recoveries here. They're going to be marked as difficult recoveries. Story point. I mean, we'll pick up the Venture. That should have, I think, a reasonable amount of cargo capacity. 600 is not bad. It's 100. It's 15. 75. So, yeah, the combat freighter and this guy makes sense. How much cargo capacity are we talking about? 400. I just don't think it's worth it. I dislike how you lose reputation when you take out someone who was just plain hostile to you. Especially considering I didn't have a transponder on or anything like that. Okay, but that should have cleared up a whole heap. It's alright, Prospector. I'm friendly. You're safe with me. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so we have a chance of picking up some of those organics at least. And then we're just going to have to come back to the... Yeah. I'm going to avoid that. I didn't stabilize them, so they must have gone closer to the sun by now. Research station. Ooh. Shiny. Cargo pods. Unidentified contact. That's a doom, isn't it? That? It's a phase ship of some kind on the top left of that. What content? Yeah, this is the one that I was after. Still gonna have to... $30 a unit. Just not sure if it's worth the credits. How much? Yeah, we'll put them into a stable orbit. It's a year that they'll be there for. Yeah, it's Doom is the battleship version, correct? I definitely want to check out this research station though, because if that has what I want, I'll be happy. Nah. Got a heap of weapons though. Some supplies. I'll go over on supplies because I'm pretty sure I'm repairing things and it's just means that I consume more supplies by being over. Oh, wait. Wait. I need to do that twice. Yes, because now we got the Manticore. $3,800 credits maybe gives you a year to get back. Pirate Raiders. They're avoiding contact with me, so I'm happy to avoid contact with them. Going to fly through here and check out what it is. Is it worth getting capacity to get it back? It is worth getting capacity to get it back, yeah. You're investigating. Investigating what? Hopefully not me. Yeah, not me. Good. Right. So there's still an orbital habitat and a mining station, so I'm still going to need to come back here. I think it's worth heading back to our colony at this point. Now that I think on that as well, I need to have some weapons ready for my hulls that I've made. So I was making Bloodic Path Rollers. I want more detail about them. Alright, so 2 small universals, 2 medium ballistics. Which means go by medium. Hang on. I want medium and I want ballistics. And I want some anti-shield. First size 4. How much flux does it generate? 120 versus... So I'm gonna have 20 of these things made of the... So I'm gonna want at least 20 of them to outfit half of them. And then it was small universals, I'm pretty sure. I want something that's going to do reasonable amount against armor as well. So we've got anti-shield as our medium points, and then some way to burn down the armor would be good as well. So either an assault gun or a mortar seems to be it. Alright, what's the range? Ludic's getting close, I'm pretty sure. Just want to face hug people. 600 versus 700. 160 flux per second. But wow, damage per second is 160 versus 75. Right, so the assault guns seem to be the winners here. Let's grab 20 of these. Confirm that. And then if I can set up another 20, can. Confirm that, and then go back to our mediums. And then... what was the damage per second actually here? 320. Oh, right. So it's only going to let me make 20 for the time being. Fine. We could just go set up another one. 214 versus... what's the range? 800 versus 450. Yeah. I guess I could have some that sit off at greater range. It's the only other thing I can think of, and give them autocannons. we'll try that. We'll try that as a... crap, I didn't mean to go heavy ICs. Oh wait, yeah I did. Hang on. Yeah, they're good. Alright, cool. Confirmed, locked in, hopefully built by the time we get back. Alright, I have set a way to get there, and in terms of the fastest way, I think if we go up here, join the stream, and then cruise on down, we should be pretty good. Yeah, that works for me. Alright. Sustain, burn our way out of here. For you. Doesn't matter, because I'm out of here. Whoa. Yeah, that doesn't look good. They're pursuing me. And they seem to have a higher burn than me. Is my max burn? 16. No. They don't have a higher burn. Aha! So long, suckers. Try to take me. You can't take me. Well, that stream seems to have disappeared. That is unfortunate. Probably should have just slowed down for that. I think I thought I was going to clip through it without any issues. Totally not going for the distress call, thank you very much. Alright, where are we now? We're on a straight run. I'm sneaking through the nebula because that black hole has got a lot of LUDs in it. And I really don't want to take on one of their fleets right now. Cool. Where's Tortuga? Down that way. And we've made it safely home. Cool. Okay, so stuff to put into storage. Sort quickly. I'll drop my cores into storage for now because I can... Selling them on the market doesn't make the best sense. Probably get reasonable prices for all this in my local system. And technically any tax I pay should really come back to me, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if that's how it actually works, but that's how it should work, in my opinion. We will store all the guns that we've picked up here as well. We need to learn these things that we can. Yep, alright, so we go to the open market now. I've declared it illegal to chow. Yeah, it's another planet that I've got as free market. Where you can sell anything and it's all fine. Selling my blueprint packages here. Might as well get rid of my luxury goods. Heavy machinery, I'm going to keep a chunk of it. Can't remember which one needs it, but I'm thinking I go put it into stockpile. Give it to one of my colonies, basically. Still too much. Should be plenty. Drop off these here for the time being. I don't need that many transportonics just kicking around. Don't need that much of that for any operations I might need. Keep 100. Open market wise, I'm just going to sell that. Sell these things too. Drop off on supplies as much as possible. Probably don't need that many, but you know, hey, doesn't matter. Cool. Alright, let's go look at my fleet. So I picked up pretty much anything and everything in terms of junk wise. So everything that where it says ordnance points have left, I'm probably just gonna leave here, to be honest. Let me think this through. So what I was thinking about doing was setting up a whole heap of rollers into my fleet. So if I go to storage here and I just leave anything that I've just picked up, apart from the salvage guy, which might be useful. And then also thinking this through, if I'm just outfitting with brawlers, then I should just leave my kind of good ships here. I still want my venture for the... actually, do I want it? It's got the survey and exploration mods, but I'm not necessarily really going to need that, right, if I'm hunting for ships, so we'll drop it. Just go with these guys, and then let's look at the units we can take. Now I could grab a carrier, and that could be useful in terms of support here. As in my, you know, the remnants can have a lot of fighters and whatnot, or drones and whatnot, so having something that can counter that effectively could be useful in a fight. So we could grab the PS Zodiac Light, and then I'm thinking these are all the Lud ships, and it looks like they've all been outfitted to some degree. Alright, I'm going to have too much fuel, but that's about it at the moment. So we'll go to crew, we'll just store some fuel here. Sort that. And we'll go refitting. Okay. Assault chain guns. Anti-armor, and then it's got torpedoes. So, safety overrides. That's going to have high top speed, ill-advised modifications. So high chance of critical malfunction when stressed. Alright, unstable injectors, so top speed again, and then resistant flux conduits. Let's just strip this back to having nothing on it and try and work out how we're going to fit this. And then I can do a bit of a simulation. So a special is probably what we want to look at. We've already got safety overrides. I don't need militarized subsystems. Neuro integrated doesn't make sense. It's going to be damage from EMP, man point recovery when hardened subsystems. Yeah, not really what I'm after. Moves the ship's shields. I know there's a particular way that you outfit Lud ships. I'm just trying to desperately remember it at the moment. It's gonna be fighters. Maybe it is unstable injector. And then I think from memory, these things are going to blow up a lot. Or definitely are going against Remnant. That's probably going to blow up again a lot, right? So I think it's rugged construction is going to reduce the impact of that. Well, I need shields. It does have shields, I think. I mean, I could put stabilized shields on it. Yeah, okay. It's reinforced bulkheads that I was looking for. Rugged construction is something that's always built in. Hardened shields. Solar shielding? It's a special one, isn't it? Or something along those lines. Why do I need solar shieldings if I'm designing against Remnant? Reduces energy. Ah, okay. Energy damage taken by 20%. Huh. Okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from here. And if we combine that with this... Okay, before I use up all my points though... let's go with own stuff. Subsystems for the extra longevity. Again, that's hardened subsystems. We're using up a fair bit of this though, and I need weapons on it still, so let's just think through here. Right, so I wanted to put heavy machine guns on these guys for anti-shield damage. But do that, and then I've still got my small amounts, which I was talking about putting on ballistics. It was either autocannons. Was it? No, that's shields. Where are you? Light mortars. Or assault guns. Go for the assault guns. I can't fully outfit it. Can I do it with the mortars? I can. And then I've got 3 points left over, which can go into vents. Now, weapon grouping wise, gonna move it around like that. They can both auto fire as far as I'm concerned. Actually, if I'm piloting it, I don't want an auto fire. It starts enabled anyway. Okay. So if can I make this a fit? Click to assign a variant to the slot. I wanna, yeah, there we are, Raider. Cool. Then I think I want a variant though that's gonna be anti-armor with its medium points, and then anti-shield with its sub points, or its small points, if you will. So if I go to this one, go to autofit, call it the Raider design, and then swap these out. Go with ballistics again, but it needs to be anti-armor, which these chain guns seem to be pretty good, but I did like order some specially, I'm pretty sure. Had points for torps. Yeah, that might be a better option than mortars. I mean, mortar would be sustained fire, it's not going to run out. Torps would shoot, and then they're never going to have the option again. But there might be enough of them to be fine. So if I went to missile instead, what have we got? We could put Reapers on it. It's going to do an awful lot of damage, right? But and there's going to be a lot of them. But the flip side of that is that once they're done, then they can't really destroy anything else. So in a sustained engagement, I mean, they're going to be taking damage as well. I mean, in territory I've never been. So how many missiles do we get on this one? We will get 1 point of ammunition, right? We could get a torpedo rack instead. That will give us 2 of these. I think I'm going to stick with the ballistics and just give these guys light mortar. And give them some sustain rather than anything else. I'm going to stick with my... I'm going to stick with my guns here. Pun intended that time. Okay, but we're on the Raider class, and instead at the... I think it was heavy machine guns, was it? What did I build a heap of? Do anti-armor. These are smalls. I want mediums. Needs to be the best it can be. Maybe I didn't build anything, but I should have. What is the difference between these two? I literally cannot see any difference. But they're just counting as different. I mean, I can always make more. Pretty sure I've got the specs to be able to do assault chain guns. So if I do that, and then do that again, and then on my small ballistics here, I want LMGs. These are point defense really, but they do a reasonable amount to shield. Do that, drop a vent or 2. Back to ballistics and another LMG, and we'll be good. So weapon group wise, again, I don't want them really. Yeah, I do want them to auto fire because they're going to also serve as point defense, which is anti-fighter sort of stuff. And then I'm going to call this the radar 2, just to distinguish them a little bit, and drop it into that slot. Now, from there, I'm going to need to build some more assault chain guns if I can. Medium ballistics. Yeah, I can. We'll order them. Go back to my refits. And yeah, basically I'm going to auto fit these. Don't buy it from the market. And start outfitting these guys. Actually, I'm probably going to have enough assault chain guns now that I think of it, because a lot of these seem to be fitted like that way. So hang on, let's just count this. So we'll just put you in the same category. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I'm gonna start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the remains I'm gonna put up on. Oh wait, they're suddenly not having the right fits. Going to heavy autocannons instead. Is that going to be fine? Yeah, it's anti-shield. Mining laser is kind of crap. But so be it, because I'm pretty low on these guys anyway, I think. As long as it's a sort of anti-shield layout, I'm happy enough. Cool. So, yeah, you should fit a few with Reapers for lulls. Why not? Why not indeed? Let's go for the lulls. So, missiles is what we want. And since I've got the Atropos class torpedo racks, I think we're going to go with those rather than Reapers per se, because we get a couple of shots that way. Ranged 1,200 and 1,000 damage. Oh, this is 4,000 damage though. No, let's go with Reapers. Let's load up them Reapers. Then we get some ordnance points left over so they can have some venting. I think I'm out of Reapers now. Am I? Nope. Nope. Not quite. We don't want your crappy mining lasers. Now we're maybe out of Reapers. What have we got? We've got hammer classes left, or we've got Atropos. So hammers are going to do... We're going to get 2 of them. 1500 damage. Hammers seem to be the better option here. And you're probably outfitted. All right, so we've got 4 of these guys with torpedoes. The rest are at our standard builds. I've got a... yeah, hang on. I should compromise storage. Yeah, that's fine. I need you to have militarized subsystems though. And then, honestly, I don't care what else goes on because it's just a salvage rig. Got you, and you've got you. Alright. And then we've got our carrier here. Now, I'm going to be the guy in the carrier so I can run away bravely when needed. I'm going to get rid of those piranhas, and really I want to be having these guys as anti-fighter, basically. So I don't want bombers. Do Lux. What have these guys got? Burst PD lasers and ion beams. Spark interceptors. Yeah, sparks seem to be the way to go here. A couple of sparks, and then what else have we got? And anti-enemy fighter. Got that. Proximity mines. That's fun. And we'll go with the wasps. Okay. So, fighter. Let's just redo this one because I'm not sure how good it's laid out anyway. We want... Definitely want recovery. Expanded deck crews. I don't care too much about the pilots, but we might as well fill it up. And then I think, yeah, it's a Vulcan. All right. We're going to want to try and lay this out as much as possible. Basically, what I'm thinking here is if it gets into a fight, it's failed, right? I want it to have like anti-engine would be the way, because it might be able to run away that way. It's only a small though. Is it? Yeah. PD out the ass, yeah. So it can bravely run away. Put a railgun on it. Okay, that's anti-shield. Nope, not what I want. Anti-armor. Nope. Anti-shield. Nope. Point defense. Light machine guns. Or we can go Vulcans. What's the difference? So... turn rate is excellent. Turn rate is... I'm going to go with the machine guns. It being... 100 versus hull, right? And I'm pretty sure most fighters are straight down to hull. Whereas this is just going to be good against shields and not necessarily what we're after. So we'll go with the Vulcan at the butt. And then I think the Vulcans do kind of make sense there. And on the side, yeah, we got more Vulcans. I thought we'd have plenty of those. And then it's just down to giving it some missiles. Oh wait, there's a small ballistic here as well. It's got a very limited firing range though. So that to me seems like something we'd put a railgun or something along those lines, or just leave it entirely. We'll go with a railgun. And then, yeah, I think we want... anti-engine capability here. We'll go the Salamander MRN. Drop some of our venting capacity for... I want to finish a long-range support. Alright, weapon groups. This can just auto-fire whenever it's in range. We might actually put it to group 2 as well. And then these guys can be there. Confirm. Still got 3 ordnance points left over. Can we do something to engines to make it faster? Not with the available points we've got. You don't even know what's going to transpire here? Well, we're going to find out together, because I have no idea. It could be glorious, it could be horrible. Okay, so we're going to do a simulation on this one, rather than just leaping blindly. And our opponent needs to be a remnant battleship. But I don't think I seem to have the option here. No. Kind of makes me think I've only got the choice of just trying this out in the field, so to speak. That's less exciting. Well, it's, you know, more nerve-wracking. Paragon it is. Yeah, why not? Let's deploy one of these. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's not what I want to do. Put in my reinforcements. I've got to have my allies, right? Oh, they're all at 50% combat readiness. Let's cancel this. Hang on. End simulation. Because they've all just been deployed, right? So now they've fit them out. Repair my ships. And then we'll go back to our fleet. Oh look, I've got all this stuff left over as well. Hang on. Bam. Drop that in storage too. Cool. Back to the fleet. Or the refit, sorry. Now we can run our simulation. Take it up against a Paragon. Deploy. And get my reinforcements. Okay. Call in the cavalry. Yep, good guys. That's it. Avoid me. See how these guys go against them. Get them, boys. Stop ducking in and out. Just get in there and attack, man. Ah, they're deploying the Reapers. Like, it's steadily building up a lot of hard flux on this Paragon, so that's going to force him to drop his shields pretty soon. Yeah. It's just swarming him. He has no chance. And we win. Right. That, to me, felt like a good kind of test. I'm happy with that. end the simulation and take this out for reals. Okay. So we might as well put people in positions of power and authority. Yeah. I don't think they can die, so it doesn't really matter, but they can get the XP. Cool. Let's go and see what happens. Pair of ships. Just make sure that I've got enough supplies to last a while. 0.7 a day. It's not too bad. Fill up a little bit more. And we'll leave. I can't imagine what my sensor profile was like. But yeah, it's this system where we lost out last time. It's also got like a station there. So we'll head there and see if we can take on some remnant. Whoa, hang on. What's happening down there? Turning to Gilead? They're like, oh, it's a smuggler. Okay, that's fine. Now, there's an intersection pulse. I think someone said. Yeah, there we are. Get him, boys. Yeah. Huh. You don't like it when it happens back to you. Warning beacon? Ha. Ha, I say. Yes. Enemies extremely close. This sounds like fun. Alright, what do we got? 2 of them is not what I was actually hoping for here. Because we've got 2 potential battleships to go up against. That seems like a little extreme. So we're going to run and just let them get that first one in range of me. Bigger fleet, that's fine. Alright. Here's hoping. So it's going to be me and just some of my little friends. Cool. And deploy. Alright, we're going to go for the nav buoy or buoy, depending on whether or not you're Australian or American when you pronounce that. We'll try and capture these guys as well. Sensor jammer would be annoying if for the enemy to have it, but that's fine. Alright. Can't remember the control here to let my fighters run off and do their thing. Death. Death is what's going to happen. I'm just going to check a quick setting here for my combat. I want to be able to send my dudes. Title fighter, engage, regroup Z. Thanks. There we are. Engage, guys. Now, what I might do is just tell them to avoid this guy for the time being. So, rally no, yeah, you. Just try and avoid the Radiant for the moment. they're all kind of swarming away. These guys could all just kind of... Alright, at least one of my ships have gone down, which is not great. My fighters are out there doing their thing. I'm going to remove the assignments here so that they're all doing their own thing again. And then I think what I wanted to do is tell them to eliminate this guy. Then in terms of my own movement here, I just want to be very careful that I don't get anywhere close to that battleship because it'll wreck me. What I would like to do though is just try and take out this guy. Oh god, no, 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 that's not good. Shields up, shields up, shields up. Ow. Yeah, goodbye carrier. Been nice knowing you, carrier. Alright, so what's happening here? These guys are all flying around. You're a Raider class 2. I think I'm gonna go and transfer my command to you. Alright, nice and maneuverable. Cool. That seems to be the way. Duck in, duck out. Don't take damage. Ow. I think my engines just blew up. I ate a ton of Reapers with that carrier. Yeah, that stung, I'll admit. Just want to back up here. Alright, what's happening big picture here? These guys are swarming over here. That's fine. I'm lacking some support. Probably want to try and get out of dodge here. Oh. Why can't I vent? I think it might be the mod actually, it doesn't allow you to vent. Get 'em, boys. So what's happening here? These guys are still avoiding the battleship, that's fine. These guys are still trying to swarm him. It's building up some flux there. Kind of hoping my friend over there would help me out, but he's just a loser and not. Hey man, it's your turn to shine. Yeah, that's it. Get 'em, boys. Nice. Alright. Let's target this guy. Oh, those kinetics suck. Where are my rest of my guys? They're all trying to attack down here, but I've lost most of my brawlers, I think. This experiment has not gone well. Kamikaze! Well, we lose. So either my layout wasn't right, or the advice that a whole ton of these would work was wrong. Could just be the way that I've commanded as well. Alright, we're going to have to retreat. Because we've got no other choice. And we'll just wait for it to finish. Yep, cool. Okay, so... yeah, I think you're right. Just pile them all in. Because it worked with the Paragon, right? We did destroy some enemies, but not nearly enough. So I'm going to do a proper disengage just because I don't feel like being blown up right now. As in, by proper I mean story. We'll quickly salvage what's here. We are well over crew. Sorry guys, you're... yeah, fine. And transverse jump. Only just got out of there. I feel like it could still work though. Like, I feel like that's still a possibility that that tactic would work. And that maybe I just need to tell them to get in there without disregard for their own safety. And not bother with a carrier next time. Being this over capacity is really causing problems. So I'm sorry, 112 souls, but you're throwing off my groove. We may or may not see you again. As I said, this game is entirely wholesome. Okay, we'll repair our ships fine. What do we get? We got an iron cannon somehow. Okay. The carrier anchor isn't a bad thing. Yeah, I think that did help with the fighters, but obviously it's what just wasn't fast enough to get away. And I think if I had increased its thrust basically instead, that might have worked out a little bit better. What's the time? Yeah, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours. Okay. I think I'm going to need to take a break. But my plan in my next stream is to come back and try this again. We'll go with the brawlers again. And I'm just going to queue up their production here. I should have all the weapons, I think, for them. And then use these guys to just run in and overwhelm them with numbers, basically. I think that's still a chance to succeed. Just look at our available carriers here as well. I mean, we've got the Legion. That's going to be slow as. Maybe I need a fast carrier or something like that. What's the stats on this? 3 fighter bays still, so comparative to the Mora. Doesn't have the... Yeah, it doesn't have the missile mounts, but that's fine because it's got a much higher top speed and able to get away. So if we order a couple of those... And then I've got fighters for days, so I think I'll be okay, but... The wasps might be the way to go with the proximity mines. Quite possibly those brawlers having torpedo mounts might have been the way to go as well. Because we did do some damage to some of those battleships, but I think the the mortars, etc., just weren't high enough damage. Even on the medium mounts, weren't really getting it down fast enough. So I think we need to get the shields, enemy shields down, flood them with Reapers, and then take them out that way. Even if I have to put expanded missile mounts on it or something like that to give them an extra torp. We'll see. Anyway, we've got that queued up. That's all ready to go. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you very much as well for joining after the previous streamer that you were watching who was a maniac. I think I can fall into that category now as well as being a maniac because I've nearly gotten myself killed twice in this stream. But I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for the follow there as well, Ataraxia. And I will see you in the next stream. Thanks again. Good night.